What's up, creators? Welcome back to another Sunday video. Let's get into it. If you don't follow my Instagram, go do that now at Chloe_creates_. Obviously, I post more content on there too. If you want to see more content, we need to acknowledge, or I need to acknowledge the elephant in the room, the elephant in the corner of the room. You may know what I'm talking about if you follow my Instagram. You probably don't know what I'm talking about if you only follow my YouTube. Recently, I've fallen down a rabbit hole. Not a bad one, but definitely a rabbit hole. When I start listening to music, it it becomes not a problem, just I don't know. It's the only thing I consume of like media, the only music I consume. So all started back in March. Yeah, March. And y- you know what happened? This really underground group called BTS announced. Well, I don't even know when they announced they were coming out with a new album. I don't know. I heard about it, um, and I was like, oh. So then I started learning about them a little bit, and I was like, oh, like I knew like Dynamite and Butter, and maybe like I don't know, and I sort of knew Blood, Sweat, and Tears because that was like a popular song like I would hear on Instagram and everything. Um, and that was it. And I was like, oh, their new album is coming out. I think I should give it a chance because I listen to Stray Kids. I haven't listened to them in a little bit, but yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll give them a shot. I know there's a lot of fans, and I obviously knew who they were. So the album came out. I did not stay up to watch listen to the album because it came out like 12 o'clock at night, I think. And I was like, no, I don't want to stay up that late. So I didn't stay up. And the next day, I think maybe it was the next day or like a couple days after, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. And also, granted, I don't have Spotify Premium, so I didn't listen to the album in full until I had gotten home and I could listen to it on my computer. So, I listened to it. I need to film like a reaction video. Comment down below if you want a reaction video to some of the music videos, even though I've already watched them, and maybe an album because I haven't listened to all their albums because I was unsure of where to start with their music because they have a lot of music. My playlist is like 8 hours long. So not that I don't want to spend 8 hours listening to BTS. That's just a lot. 8 hours in a day. I feel like to listen to BTS. So favorite song currently. Hmm. In a previous video, I did touch on this album. Um, Favorite song? I don't know. They're all good. Oh my god. Hooligan. Hooligan is absolute fire. Absolute. I love it. The music video is amazing. 2.0 also is great. I love the dance. The whole album is just great. And then you have number 29, which is just the bell. You know, but that's okay because the first half of the album is like super hype and like upbeat, and then they put that song in there like right in the middle to be like, all right, take it down a notch, take it down a notch, and then they just set it up for like the rest of the album, which was nice. So then I listened to their music. I was like, oh, I want to listen to more of this. So then I started listening to more of their songs. My favorite song right now, and also as they've been touring, I've been like listening to more music. I don't even know what my top song is. Probably Hooligan. Probably Hooligan. Out of their older music, Run. I love Run. I love Silver Spoon. Honestly, Dynamite hits. People hate on that. People hate on Dynamite, but I think it's hits. It's such a fun song, and I like the music video because I think it's funny. My Time, Pied Piper, Dimple, Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki remix is fire on. As I've been watching interviews, oh my god, in the Run beat the Run BTS 2.0. I think they're funny. I need to watch more of like the original Run BTS. I've seen like clips like the one where they go to like the zombie place, and I've watched maybe that's the only one that I've watched. And I've watched the one where they go like to the theme park and where they go to Six Flags. And J Hope is not happy at all. And there's the one, well, there's two of those. And there's the one where they go on the pirate ship ride. They're on tour right now. Oh my gosh. When I'm filming this right now, the AMAs were last night. Obviously, I watched it. Some of the people I didn't actually know at the AMAs. Like, I knew some people and then other people I didn't know. But you know why I watched it? Because BTS. They did end up going on the red carpet, but then later in a live, RM explained, maybe it was RM, I don't know. One of the members explained that they weren't feeling that good, so they didn't go to the red carpet, which is fine because they're literally on tour right now. They sat like right in the front row, and I think it's really funny though that they put 7 ducks like where their seats were gonna be, and then they were like playing with the ducks. They won Artist of the Year, right? And V is speaking, and RM is just squeaking the duck in the microphone when Taeyong is speaking at a pop boy group. They won Artist of the Year, and then they won Song of the Summer with Swim. So they really knocked out the competition. And I saw people talking about that if they had been nominated for more categories, that they would have just swept the competition and nobody else would have won, because they obviously won the 3 awards that they were nominated for, like no doubt. And the first time when they went up on stage, I was like, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if the Swifties won this one. Look at them. And they'd filmed Hooligan, and it looked so good, and I was like freaking out. I'll insert the clip here. RM and J Hope doing 6-7. I was like, seriously, you're kidding me. Why are you doing 6-7? And I also videoed. So my phone had died, right? My phone had died when they received, I believe, the Artist of the Year. So you know what I filmed on? My iPad. Yeah, Artist of the Year. Okay. I'm filming on my iPad. And it's so bad. Well, I'll insert the clip. Armies, we gotta win. BTS, BTS, BTS. Ooh. Why don't you play BTS song when I've heard that content creators are being flown out to go see them. Like, why wasn't I invited? Where's my invite? Yeah. Wait, when did he? 14 minutes ago? Yeah, I'm liking that post. Alright. Actually, I can just show this. He made a post 15 minutes ago. I'll put the pictures up. During the AMAs, there was a contest going on during like commercial breaks or like when they cut back to the show, that if you were on the AMA's sweepstakes website, you could win 2 tickets, VIP tickets, mind you, to go see BTS. They didn't specify where, but they said for VIP, 2 VIP tickets. So obviously, I entered twice because the first code was, I think it was like AMA's Army, because Army is BTS's fan base. And then the second one was AMA's 613. And obviously, I entered twice both times because I used 2 different emails. That sounds a little greedy. But, free tickets is free tickets. The chances of me winning are like 0.00001. So, I gotta try. I also don't have a favorite member. It's very hard to pick a favorite member. I feel like whenever I have a favorite group, like, it's just really difficult for me to pick a favorite member. Like, I don't know. I keep going back to J Hope's my favorite. I feel like J Hope's my favorite. And then but then I like everybody else in the band. So it doesn't make, I don't know. J Hope is my favorite. Okay, I like J Hope and I like RM. 10 out of 10. Oh, you killing it, girl. You know, in the part where he's like in the 2.0 where he's going to pick a room and he's like, that's ingrained in his mind. But you know what? Jimin and Jungkook are like the top biggest number one fans of Killing It Girl. Don't worry, I am too. Comment down below if you like Killing It Girl by J-Hope. I love that song. Even the Glorilla, Feet Glorilla. Oh my gosh, yes. And they met at not the VMAs. They met at the AMAs too, because Glorilla was there. Also, comment down below your favorite member of BTS. Mine is forever changing, but it's it's I feel like it's always been either RM or J-Hope. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. I like all of them. I'm an OT7. For those of you who don't know, that's like you like all of them because there's 7 members. Oh yeah, as I'm filming this also, BTS is coming out with Oreos. They're purple, and you know my favorite color is purple, so it's perfect. And I like Oreos. They're good. I tried when Selena Gomez. I'm not a like Selena Gomez fan, I guess. But when her Oreos came out, I was curious about trying them, so I tried them, and they were good. Um, Maybe I could do a trying BTS Oreos video on my Instagram, even though they don't come out till June. You know what? I'm gonna be in that store buying them. Don't you worry. Oh, I also watched the behind the scenes video of them filming the Butter 2.0 like music video. Go watch it. If you haven't already watched it, go watch it. It's funny. I have seen some of the other Run BTS videos. I think it's Run BTS. I don't know, when they do karaoke and they're just like jumping in the little tiny karaoke booth where Jin and RM sing Euphoria. You are the cause of my euphoria. Take my hands, you are the cause of my euphoria. Also, the members. I've seen people saying the members are chronically online because Jungkook literally just keeps reposting and reposting and reposting and reposting and liking and liking and liking and liking people's posts on Instagram. Or it could be a staff member doing it, but we don't know. Um, yeah, but that's something. Um, Even like RM and J Hope, they like a lot of stuff too on Instagram. But it's mostly Jungkook reposting a lot. Also, I really want to buy. I want to buy the new album. Obviously, I want to buy the new album, but I don't know what edition to get. I really want the vinyl because I want J Hope or RM or the one with like all of them on it. Or the deluxe. That would work too because Come Over on it. Because they haven't actually released that song. It's literally just on the vinyl, so you have to buy the vinyl. Like seriously. Yeah, I've not bought it. Not that I don't want to buy it, because I do. But sometimes when I buy albums, they just sit on the shelf. They just sit on my shelf and collect dust. So then I can actually play it. Because otherwise, it'll just sit on the shelf. I don't want to just look at it and have it collect dust. I want to actually be able to listen to it and enjoy it. You know? Because I love physical media. I love CDs and records and just being able to hold the music in my hands, you know, rather than streaming. Because I have Spotify not premium, which means you have to listen with ads, which is annoying. I also want to read their book too. I don't remember what it's called. Also, something else I have been really into is scrapbooking. There's currently a mess on my floor right now of scrapbooking supplies, just paper and stickers and letters. Sometimes I like to scrapbook on the floor because it gives me more room. Because my desk is kind of small, so it gives me more room. I rip up pieces of paper and I cut up pictures, right? You know when like a rat makes a nest and uses trash, or like when the rats get in trash, or like mice and they make a mess? That's how I feel like sometimes. I feel like a rat when I scrapbook because all my stuff is all over the place. Not that I don't clean it up. I haven't cleaned up that stuff yet. But that's what I feel like. And it's just very fun because but it's also really annoying because I'll get sat on a project and I'll be like, "Ooh, I want to buy more stuff for this and more stuff and more stuff." And I know that might be considered overconsumption, but I still use the stuff anyways. And also like once I start scrapbooking, I can't stop. I can't put it down. And it takes me forever to figure out the layout of the page. And then finally, like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to do this anyways. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to end the video. Sorry, this was mostly a rant about BTS. But you know what? That's where I'm going to end the video. Bye, creators. See you next week.